half, just dominating the pace of play and just being more physical than the defense.
The Bears lined up in the nickel. The Buccaneers will take the snap from the 25. Nice catch. Going to take it the distance. The 10, going to take it home for the touchdown. We're early in the third, and they may be starting to pull away.
What a job.
Pass is intercepted, but now shifted into the backfield. Intercepted. From the gun, Newton. Intercepted. With the lead and the defense making plays like that.
This is a very good game so far.
Another takeaway. Second down and 10.
And they're pretty excited, so this is going to be fun. When you reach behind, make the catch. The
ball is bowled. Going to take it the distance. Now at the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10.
Doing the first half, just dominating the pace of play and just being more physical than the defense.
The Bears lined up in the nickel. The Buccaneers will take the snap from the 25. Nice catch. Going to take it the distance. The 10, going to take it home for the touchdown. We're early in the third, and they may be starting to pull away.
What a job.
Pass is intercepted, but now shifted into the backfield. Intercepted. From the gun, Newton. Intercepted. With the lead and the defense making plays like that.
This is a very good game so far.
Another takeaway. Second down and 10.
first half, just dominating the pace of play and just being more physical than the defense.
The Bears lined up in the nickel. The Buccaneers will take the snap from the 25. Nice catch. Going to take it the distance. The 10, to take it home for the touchdown. We're early in the third, and they may be starting to pull away.
What a job.
Pass is intercepted, but now shifted into the backfield. Intercepted. From the gun, Newton. Intercepted. With the lead and the defense making plays like that.
This is a very good game so far.
Another takeaway. Second down and 10.
And they're pretty excited, so this is going to be tough. When you reach behind, make the catch. The
Ball is bowled. Going to take it the distance. Now at the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. The take it home.
Doing the first half, just dominating the pace of play and just being more physical than the defense.
The Bears lined up in the nickel. The Buccaneers will take the snap from the 25. Nice catch. Going to take it the distance. The 10, to take it home for the touchdown. We're early in the third, and they may be starting to pull away.
What a job.
Pass is intercepted, but now shifted into the backfield. Intercepted. From the gun, Newton. Intercepted. With the lead and the defense making plays like that.
This is a very good game so far.
Another takeaway.
first half, just dominating the pace of play and just being more physical than the defense.
The Bears lined up in the nickel. The Buccaneers will take the snap from the 25. Nice catch. Going to take it the distance. The 10, to take it home for the touchdown. We're early in the third, and they may be starting to pull away.
What a job.
Pass is intercepted, but now shifted into the backfield. Intercepted. From the gun, Newton. Intercepted. With the lead and the defense making plays like that.
This is a very good game so far. Another takeaway. And they're pretty excited, so this is going to be fun. When you reach behind, make the catch.
The ball is fouled. Going to take it the distance. Now at the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. The take it home.
The first half, just dominating the pace of play and just being more physical than the defense.
The Bears lined up in the nickel. The Buccaneers will take the snap from the 25. Nice catch. Going to take it the distance. The 10, to take it home for the touchdown. We're early in the third, and they may be starting to pull away.
What a job.
Pass is intercepted, but now shifted into the backfield. Intercepted. From the gun, Newton. Intercepted. With the lead and the defense making plays like that.
This is a very good game so far. the first half, just dominating the pace of play and just being more physical than the defense.
The Bears lined up in the nickel. The Buccaneers will take the snap from the 25. Nice catch. Going to take it the distance. The 10, going to take it home for the touchdown. We're early in the third, and they may be starting to pull away.
What a job.
Pass is intercepted, but now shifted into the backfield. Intercepted. From the gun, Newton. Intercepted. With the lead and the defense making plays like that.
This is a very good game so far. Another takeaway. First half, just dominating the pace of play and just being more physical than the defense.
The Bears lined up in the nickel. The Buccaneers will take the snap from the 25. Nice catch. Going to take it the distance. The 10, going to take it home for the touchdown. We're early in the third, and they may be starting to pull away.
What a job.
Pass is intercepted, but now shifted into the backfield. Intercepted. From the gun, Newton. Intercepted. With the lead and the defense making plays like that.
This is a very good game so far. Another takeaway.
Second down and 10.
And they're pretty excited, so this is going to be fun. first half, just dominating the pace of play and just being more physical than the defense.
The Bears lined up in the nickel. The Buccaneers will take the snap from the 25. Nice catch. Going to take it the distance. The 10, going to take it home for the touchdown. We're early in the third, and they may be starting to pull away.
What a job.
Pass is intercepted, but now shifted into the backfield. Intercepted. From the gun, Newton. Intercepted. With the lead and the defense making plays like that.
This is a very good game so far. Another takeaway.
Second down and 10.
And they're pretty excited, so this is going to be fun. When you reach behind, make the catch.
The ball is fouled. Going to take it the distance. Now at the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10.
Doing the first half, just dominating the pace of play and just being more physical than the defense.
The Bears lined up in the nickel. The Buccaneers will take the snap from the 25. Nice catch. Going to take it the distance. The 10, going to take it home for the touchdown. We're early in the third, and they may be starting to pull away.
What a job.
Pass is intercepted, but now shifted into the backfield. Intercepted. From the gun, Newton. Intercepted. With the lead and the defense making plays like that.
This is a very good game so far. Another takeaway.
Second down and 10.
And they're pretty excited, so this is going to be fun. When you reach behind, make the catch.
The ball is fouled. Going to take it the distance. Now at the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10.
first half, just dominating the pace of play and just being more physical than the defense.
The Bears lined up in the nickel. The Buccaneers will take the snap from the 25. Nice catch. Going to take it the distance. The 10, to take it home for the touchdown. We're early in the third, and they may be starting to pull away.
What a job.
Pass is intercepted, but now shifted into the backfield. Intercepted. From the gun, Newton. Intercepted. With the lead and the defense making plays like that.
This is a very good game so far. Another takeaway. First half, just dominating the pace of play and just being more physical than the defense.
The Bears lined up in the nickel. The Buccaneers will take the snap from the 25. Nice catch. Going to take it the distance. The 10, to take it home for the touchdown. We're early in the third, and they may be starting to pull away.
What a job.
Pass is intercepted, but now shifted into the backfield. Intercepted. From the gun, Newton. Intercepted. With the lead and the defense making plays like that.
This is a very good game so far. Another takeaway.
Second down and 10.
first half, just dominating the pace of play and just being more physical than the defense.
The Bears lined up in the nickel. The Buccaneers will take the snap from the 25. Nice catch. Going to take it the distance. The 10, to take it home for the touchdown. We're early in the third, and they may be starting to pull away.
What a job.
Pass is intercepted, but now shifted into the backfield. Intercepted. From the gun, Newton. Intercepted. With the lead and the defense making plays like that.
This is a very good game so far. Another takeaway.
Second down and 10.
And they're pretty excited, so this is going to be fun. When you reach behind, make the catch. The ball is fouled. Going to take it the distance. Now at the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Doing the first half, just dominating the pace of play and just being more physical than the defense.
The Bears lined up in the nickel. The Buccaneers will take the snap from the 25. Nice catch. Going to take it the distance. The 10, to take it home for the touchdown. We're early in the third, and they may be starting to pull away.
What a job.
Pass is intercepted, but now shifted into the backfield. Intercepted. From the gun, Newton. Intercepted. With the lead and the defense making plays like that.
This is a very good game so far. Another takeaway.
Second down and 10.
doing the first half, just dominating the pace of play and just being more physical than the defense.
The Bears lined up in the nickel. The Buccaneers will take the snap from the 25. Nice catch. Going to take it the distance. The 10, gonna take it home for the touchdown. We're early in the third, and they may be starting to pull away.
What a job.
Pass is intercepted, but now shifted into the backfield. Intercepted. From the gun, Newton. Intercepted. With the lead and the defense making plays like that.
This is a very good game so far. Another takeaway.
Second down and 10.
And they're pretty excited, so this is going to be tough. When you reach behind, make the catch, the ball is fouled. Going to take it the distance. Now at the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10, the 10. Doing the first half, just dominating the pace of play and just being more physical than the defense.
The Bears lined up in the nickel. The Buccaneers will take the snap from the 25. Nice catch. Going to take it the distance. The 10, gonna take it home for the touchdown. We're early in the third, and they may be starting to pull away.
What a job.
Pass is intercepted, but now shifted into the backfield. Intercepted. From the gun, Newton. Intercepted. With the lead and the defense making plays like that.
This is a very good game so far. Another takeaway.
Second down and 10.
And they're pretty excited, so this is going to be tough. When you reach behind, make the catch, the ball is fouled. Going to take it the distance. Now at the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10, the 10. first half, just dominating the pace of play and just being more physical than the defense.
The Bears lined up in the nickel. The Buccaneers will take the snap from the 25. Nice catch. Going to take it the distance. The 10, going to take it home for the touchdown. We're early in the third, and they may be starting to pull away.
What a job.
Pass is intercepted, but now shifted into the backfield. Intercepted. From the gun, Newton. Intercepted. With the lead and the defense making plays like that.
This is a very good game so far. Another takeaway.
Second down and 10.
Oh, he's on us.
Let's go get some KFC. So
it depends on it depends on what you want. Dude. You want some strips? Bojangles. South Carolina shit.
It's the NFL. EA Sports, 2 AFC East
Brian said,
teams
"Go down to the
about
Piggly
to
Wiggly."
collide as we join you from Cgadgetz Stadium.
The running back position today manned by a couple of stars of the sport. What are you looking for here?
Yeah, it's kind of refreshing in it to do a game where it's all about the running backs. We have to talk about how good the quarterback is, and aren't they special? Well, these two running backs are special, and we see it each week how they play, but also we see it how the offenses are designed. It is around the running backs.
I think all of them you got to play a third person.
He sends the halfback in motion. Tannehill standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. And it's batted down. Now, here's a look at the Dolphins' offense, hoping for a reversal of fortune as this offense has not kicked it into gear all year long. One of the lowest scoring teams in the league.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
Second down and 10. Reaches out and snatches it. And now he'll dip out of bounds.
Tannehill selling this play big time. The defense, they go for the run fake, and that's why he has time to throw the football and makes the completion. Good job.
First down following the long play. There's some shifting around in the backfield. Looking to go up top again on first down. It's caught by Landry. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play. The defense, a little jumpy right there.
What can a defensive back do in a situation like this? The answer is nothing. How about the throw right on target by the quarterback and a good route on that out route by the receiver?
The Patriots with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. Halfback sent in motion. From the gun. Finds his mark. That's a gain of only a yard. Second down, 4 to go. Parker's got it on a pass, had some heat on it. First down on the way. First down here after the completion.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
Jumps high and comes down with it.
Nice job that time by the tight end, makes the catch, and you got to look out for him now in the NFL. Remember, they're usually the closest receiver to the quarterback. Quarterback gets in trouble, he's going to look for the tight end.
The Dolphins are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback. First down at the 31. With 2 hands, he has it. Cooks there to make the tackle.
When you're a quarterback throwing against zone defenses, look for the open space. That's what he did that time. He found it, and the receiver ran in there and made the catch.
Come on, son.
So they complete.
He's still trying to figure out the no huddle.
Still, it's second down. The Patriots with a nickel look here on defense. The running back goes in motion. Here's the handoff. Met by Hood that time.
Williams is a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
From the gun, Tannehill. Lamar Miller has the catch.
What's wrong?
Second down. The Patriots come out in a dime package.
Blue 10. Blue 10. Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
Pulls it in. And that'll gain just a few yards. About to snap it for the 9th play of the drive. Here comes the wide receiver in motion. The give out of the eye. Good for only a yard. The coach is going to go for it.
And this fires the football team up. The defense, 3rd and short. They stop the run, keeps the offense short of the first down, and look at the excitement on the defensive side.
Running back in motion here.
The D-lines, they're seeing something on the offensive side. Everybody's shifting to their left.
Brings it into his body. Cooks there to make the tackle. This will be the 11th play of the drive. First and goal from the 4. Looking across the middle. And Foster in on the tackle.
Well, that last play almost got them in here. And when you look at this, what do? Well, you just want to punch it in. There's a lot of different scenarios. You could do a play-action fake, probably get somebody wide open, or have a running back just jump over the top for the touchdown.
Second and goal to go from the 1. Ryan's the one who made the big stop.
Jim, I just want to say this to the quarterback. It's third and goal. If the play's not there, throw it away. Do not force the action.
He sends the halfback in motion. Third and goal at the 3. He's got the catch.
Good job that time by the defense. They stop him short on third and goal. What will the offense do? I'm sure the defense is hoping they go for it.
And this is the site of one of the great home field advantages anywhere in any professional sport. Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Massachusetts. Fourth and goal. A sloppy 5-yard penalty on the false start. The offense is back on the field here for this 4th and 5 play. And the second quarter is underway with this snap.
The Dolphins go for it on 4th down, and they do not get it done. Now it's up to their defense to bail them out.
First down with their backs to their own end zone. Michael lined up in the backfield. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. Gains 5.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Looking to go down the field here. The ball is knocked out.
So many times when you drop a football in the NFL, a pass like that, it's because of lack of concentration. You're just not serious about what you're doing.
The Patriots will line up. First down markers right at the 15-yard line. Third down and 5. The pass is off the mark, and that's a 3 and out. And so now they'll bring out Allen to punt. He's going to challenge the punt coverage. He is tackled right at the 50.
Well, returning punts is a tough job, and it's about judgment. That time, that was poor judgment by the return man. Should have just had a fair catch and never tried to return that.
The Dolphins walk to the line. Tie game. The score 0-0. Ryan Tannehill will take it from the gun. Jordan Cameron with the catch. and that picks up 3.
Arm strength is a nice thing to have when the window of opportunity is very small. Quarterbacks with strong arms can still fire it in there. Nice throw right on target by the QB. The D-line saw something on the offense. Everybody shifted to their left. The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
Tannehill's back in shotgun formation. Finds his mark.
Yeah, why did you? I don't understand why you jump
That's
forward
what you
to
call
catch
a
the
bullet
fucking
pass.
ball.
Very little space to throw the football into, but he gets it done. A lot of velocity, right on target.
Like, that shit was fucking stupid. Nah. Probably gonna quit out.
3rd down now. It's an empty backfield for Tannehill this time. Tannehill's going to take it from the gun. Launching it deep. With the contact, the ball goes out.
He's in Jaws.
Any indication, this is going to be all about defense today.
Well, it's a great start by both defenses, Jim. I'm not going to question that. You know what happens a lot of times in games like this? As the defense stays on the field, it gets a little tired. That's when the offenses take over. We'll see if these defenses can hang in there today.
The Dolphins not punting. Going to go for it on 4th down. The Dolphins at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. The Dolphins come to the line. 1st down marker at the 40. The Dolphins will take the snap from the 45. Miller with the reception. Miller's tackled down at the 39. Now 1st and 10. Miller's got it on the toss. Moore's there to take him down.
Always good to have these types of runs. Hey, it's not a 1st down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
The Patriots set at the line. Dime package.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
The Dolphins will take the snap from the 35. Devin McCourty gets the theft. He's brought to a halt.
Devin McCourty can play anywhere. He can play corner, he can play safety, and it doesn't matter where he plays. He can make interceptions. Nice play.
The Patriots weren't able to get anything out of their last drive and were forced to punt as they take the field here. Do you think they are going to vary their approach, Phil?
Well, I hope so. I think they will. They got a lot of information out there in that short drive, Jim, and you do that by showing different formations of plays. You saw how the
man intercepted.
Yes, shit.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
The Dolphins offense can reignite things now after last time moving the football only to throw a drive-ending interception.
And this is what this defense lives on. They thrive on it. They let you move the football a little bit, but they wait for that mistake. Is that mistake going to be an offensive penalty, a drop pass? That time it was an interception, so that's what this defense does, and they do it well.
1st down at the 27. Tackle made by Jones that time. Tannehill's ready for the snap. Empty backfield. Tannehill's got it in the gun. Parker's got it on a pass that had some heat. And he steps out of the field of play. Mark him down for another reception. Let's see what they do on 1st down following that huge play. The Dolphins line up, split backfield.
Now he's going to change the play. Look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
Tannehill's going to take the snap from the shotgun. He's got the catch.
Well, the only thing I can say about that play, it was better than an incompletion. The quarterback gets a completion, and they pick up a yard or two.
That little throw was good for only 3, so it's now 2nd down and 7. Williams going to secure the handoff.
Is that better?
And in for the touchdown.
That was a nice sustained drive by the offense, marching down the field, taking advantage of everything the defense gave them, and it led to a touchdown.
Extra point was good. The Patriots prepared to return the kick. Shakes off the hit. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Patriots also back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake the last time they had the ball. The turnover they committed.
Things you thought you would never hear.
Against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points. Good job by the offense going the hurry-up offense. You do this to get the plays in, but also you want to conserve the timeouts. Well, sometimes
it's just going to be the same thing over and over
you
again.
just got to put up with plays like that. He might
Inside
drop
zone
a few,
for
but when he
vertical.
does
Inside
catch
zone
it,
for
he can
vertical.
make a big play.
Rinse and repeat.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
From the gun. Garoppolo's on the move. Ball is out, and the defense has it. Now this offense has an opportunity to build on its lead after getting the football back on a fumble recovery going into the half.
Yeah, take advantage of this situation. Go out there now and show this defense something they haven't seen already. Catch them by surprise and build on this lead.
The Dolphins snap it at the 41. And it's knocked down.
When you're going against a good quarterback and receiver in the NFL now, one of the ways to stop it is tight man-to-man coverage. You against him.
He wants to play man. I'm cold as shit. I hate playing man.
At the line of scrimmage, the 41. Tannehill's got no one behind him. Just a quarterback waiting for the snap. Tannehill standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Over to Cameron. Collins is going to make the tackle.
Penalty is declined.
They'll decline the penalty and let the play stand.
You know, when you throw the football like that down the field, you pick up a first down. Now you can do anything you want.
Oh, it's the same shit. It's going to be 4 verticals, throw it deep, or
the Patriots lined up in the nickel. First and 10. They'll go ground. And Williams is tackled down at the 22.
Williams is never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go.
That's his brother.
Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
The Dolphins come out with a split backfield.
It's impressive what this man does without cursing.
To the outside. Second and 6.
Donkey does not count.
To secure the football on the toss. The Patriots are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here.
That's about as close as he gets to cursing.
On the way, third down. The Patriots go with the dime formation here on defense. The Dolphins take it from the 23. Pass is made, but the hit knocks the ball out. Incomplete.
Williams is one of those guys. If he drops a pass or makes a mistake on the field, he doesn't make excuses. He knows no matter what the circumstances are, if you get your hands on the football as a receiver in the NFL, everybody expects you to make the catch.
We're nearing the half, and this game looks like it might be under control after that field goal.
And what you got to do, you've got to lead, keep things going.
Nah,
don't take the old foot off.
It's no real punishment.
Man, stop.
Hey, you can run up the score, but like, don't be up like 40, calling timeouts
Patriots
so you
are
can
set
throw
to
another
take
touchdown.
the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points, and now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because
they play to win.
All over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck. That's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You got to go out there and be much better.
And he knocks the ball out of his hand.
This man is 0 for 5.
Kind of talent. You're willing to put up with the few drop
interception.
passes because when he catches it, he has a chance of going all the way.
The Dolphins defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. Cinderic marks on the quarterback and takes him to the ground. Can they overcome the sack? Third down on the way. The Patriots get set at the line, needing to get to the 30 for a first. Looking to go deep. And it falls incomplete.
This man's 0 for 6.
Is really
One
hit hard
interception.
that time. And I know the football hit his hands, but when a defender times it perfectly like that, with that much power and speed going into that receiver, you are going to let that football go. That's human nature. Really good job by the defensive player.
He'll have a chance for a return. And at the 49, he'll be brought down. That'll bring us to the end of the first half here in New England on the outskirts of Boston. We'll take a moment to catch our breath. We'll be back shortly to Foxborough for the start of the second half. And Amendola's got it. And he's met head on right there at the 20. The Patriots talked things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going.
They're in the hurry-up mode. Second down and 8. Garoppolo's running
Should have been
away
a
from the
pick.
pressure.
That's interesting. As you watch the receiver trying to make that catch, he knew the defender was close, so he didn't put all of his heart into it. The defender made a nice hit and knocks the football out to the ground.
Third down and 8. On the money. And he's going to be tackled right around the 31-yard line.
He got his first reception in third quarter.
Wasting no time now for this next play. The Patriots snap it at the 31. Trying to plow ahead.
Michael's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottled him up for a short gain.
And Gronkowski, big hands and all, unable to catch that one. Third and 7 coming up. And Richardson's the receiver, sent out wide to the left. Garoppolo's back in shotgun formation. Got a flag down here. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. The penalty is declined. That last play will hold up.
Well, don't look at the scoreboards, which tells you you're down by a couple scores. Just concentrate on every single play and try to get another first down.
First down and 10. Going deep. The ball is jarred loose.
Well, the quarterback that time
Yeah.
tried to squeeze it into tight coverage.
If I see
no can do.
4 verticals one more time.
Incomplete.
Coming to the line at the 45. Second and 10. They'll run it here. Tackle made by Marks that time.
Oh, shit.
Hurry up. 2-minute offense. Garoppolo's on the move. Intercepted.
Good play that time by the defender. He read the quarterback, got in position, and knocked that pass away on third down.
Go for it here on 4th and 6. The Dolphins will come out in the dime.
Let's go.
The Patriots snap it at the 41.
Yeah, this shit is sad. Yeah, why the fuck is he in this league?
How about that defense responding to the 4th down challenge to get things started in the second half here, Phil?
Well, they probably couldn't even believe the offense was going for it on 4th down. When you're the
Like, it's literally 4 vertical, 4 vertical, 4 vertical, 4 vertical, 4 vertical.
Not doing that well. If they take that chance, and it backfired.
The Dolphins are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
First down at the 41. Has Cameron.
Keep the momentum on your side. You got a lead here in the second half. Nice play that time. You pick up the first down. Let's see if you can take advantage of it.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Tannehill gives it up.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Oh, yeah, oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's now second down. The Patriots with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime.
380.
And the give to Lamar Miller. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Miller's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
From the 29-yard line. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. Tannehill from the gun. Parker's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it.
The defense has got to be more aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
The quarterback motions the wide receiver. Lamar Miller with the carry. Made by Jones that time. Second and 10 coming up. The Patriots come out in a dime package.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
And he makes the catch. No, the ball comes out. The ball is knocked out of his hands. Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10.
Oh, come on, yeah.
That's a nice play that
Can't
time by
believe
the defense. The offense is
that shit.
inside your red zone. You got to stop them from scoring. That was a good job of swatting the football away.
And the kick is good for 3. Their lead a little more secure now, thanks to the kicker. And with the fourth quarter upon us, Bill, they've got to be feeling pretty good about things.
Oh, I think they are. That field goal just gave it an emotional lift. Everything they've done all day has been positive. And, boy, they're going to be tough to beat.
The Patriots found themselves in good position the last time they had the ball, but chose to go for it on 4th down instead of bringing out the field goal unit. And that proved to be costly.
Yeah, they got to remember who they're going against on the defensive side. This defensive coordinator is smart. He knows all these situations, and he guessed right with the offense.
Look at this shit.
Intercepted.
Like, it's the same shit over and over again. 4 verticals. Like, it should stop.
The interception.
Yeah, it's about time. It's time they made that play. They've been in position a few times today, and they didn't take advantage of the situation. But that time, they got the right call, the right defense, and they made the play.
Press coverage all the way. First down at the 29. He runs with it right up the gut.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this,
I have it all game.
Time, it's going to wear
There's no
that
point.
defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
The Patriots at the line. Dime package. 2nd down and 5. Williams got it on the handoff.
And Damian Williams is 6 rushes, 52 yards, and a touchdown.
Williams is a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the 50-yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
The Dolphins at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. The Dolphins have it at the 39.
Ah, I threw that shit late.
Intercepted. He's brought down. And this offense presented here with a golden opportunity.
I threw that shit too late.
The shutout as the defense makes the interception just before the final quarter.
Yeah, you know, sometimes if you just find a way to score, the old saying that it opens up the floodgates, I think that could be true. So hang in there, get that first score up there, and you never know what's going to happen.
2 for 15. 30 yards and a touchdown.
2nd and 10 coming up. The Dolphins go with the dime formation here on defense. The Patriots from the 32. Heaving it down the field, but they can't connect.
This is a tough situation to be in. It's 3rd and long, and I'll say this to the coach and the quarterback. Don't take a chance. If it's covered down the field, throw it short.
The Patriots from the 32. Got drilled as he throws it.
The Patriots really don't have much of a chance of picking up this first down. It's 3rd and long. Of course, the defense is looking for passes down the field. They're all over everything, and the pass goes incomplete. The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
Going to ground.
Garoppolo's going to take it from the gun. Gronkowski.
I knew it was going to ground.
Bullet pass. No need to huddle. Hurry up offense. Garoppolo's going to take off with it. And that pass is going out of bounds. Incomplete. One more snap, and that'll end the quarter. Second down and 10. They'll go ground. He's now averaging 6 yards a carry on the day.
Running backs in the NFL now, it's hard to bring them down. That time, nice job of breaking the tackle.
Here they come to the line of scrimmage at the 12. 2 tight ends on the field here. Final quarter underway now with this snap. It's Gronk.
Hey, look.
Jones.
Here goes the classic Madden game.
First
The
down by
game's
the
getting laggy.
offense in the red zone, and you're on the defensive side. You don't have to worry about deep passes anymore. You can be more aggressive and take some chances.
Handoff made.
It's the same dude.
They hurry to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and goal from the 2. The Patriots, that's a touchdown, and that tightens
he was our lead last year. He always disconnect bet players and cheat.
Touchdown was still the better part of the 4th quarter left to play.
Yeah,
hell no.
Fourth, but what you've done now, hey, let's put some pressure on your own defense. Go out there and get us a stop and get our offense the football and see if they can go out there and take the lead.
It's good. The Dolphins are back deep, waiting for the kick return.
No.
Fields the football at the 8. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. The Dolphins just gave up some big turnover points. Let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done.
The Patriots defense now is going to go nickel. There's some shifting around in the backfield. The Dolphins from the 27. Williams is tackled right at the 28. He's averaging right around 7 yards per carry on the game. That's 2nd down coming up.
Look out.
I don't even know what's going on right
take
now.
advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
Catch made. And they bring him down at the 33-yard line.
When you have a lead in the 4th quarter, you like these short completions because you pick up yards and that clock keeps moving.
Third and 4 coming up following that completion. The Patriots defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. Gets his feet down right near the chalk.
The Dolphins, they never back off. That first down, they got a small lead here in the 2nd half. What are they looking to do? They're looking to march this football down the field and score.
Double tight end formation. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. It's Miller trying to power his way right up the middle. Second down here after that run play. Can't hold on here as this ball's incomplete.
That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be incomplete.
The offense needs 6 yards here on third down after that incompletion. 3rd and 6 coming up. And there's Cameron. That's a gain of 6. 6th catch today so far.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, the quarterback had time and throws it down the field for another completion.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. First down here after the completion.
D-line is shifting inside. They're pinching. I think they're expecting a run up the middle.
And here's the toss.
The game is close. It's in the fourth quarter. You're winning. You're on the offensive side. You find out if you can really run the football in these situations. That time, short gain on the run.
It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. Looks like they're in press coverage here.
380. The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
Deion Sims hauls it in. Sims is tackled down after a gain of 2.
If it was me, I would cover the short receivers and force this guy to throw it down the field. You're behind by a few points. You got to try and force the issue.
They still face 3rd and 6 even after that last successful pass play. The clock's really become a factor here, and the defense knows it has to get off the field as soon as possible to give the team a chance. Gets it out for the completion. They'll mark him at the 22.
Running backs are such a big part of the pass game now in the NFL. Look at this play, able to take a short catch and get a long gain out of it. Nice job by the running back.
2 minutes to go in the second half. Playing press coverage to the outside. The Dolphins from the 22. Takes it out of the eye. Tackle made by Jones that time.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense. Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
Miller's marked down after a gain of 4. The Patriots will stop the clock here with this timeout, needing to preserve time. The long drive continues. 3rd and 1. And now here's the toss. Miller's able to get the job done and picks up the first down. The Patriots will call for the timeout.
This whole
They
fucking
need
game is boring as
every
shit.
second to be preserved at this point. 1st and goal. Tosses the football. And Evans is able to read that play and make the hit.
Well, Jim, they got the lead. There's not much time left. Run the football on this clock. Keep it moving, and you can win the game. Take no chances. Don't jump off sides. Don't create a penalty, and put 2 hands on the ball.
Yeah.
2nd and goal from the 10-yard line. And gains about 1. The Patriots start the clock in a hurry, trying to hold on to every precious second. This has been a long drive so far. 3rd and goal from the 9. Toss play. And a gain of 4.
Well, you get in a situation like this, what you want to do is just show how tough you are. You know, if you score, the game is over. You'd like to hand it off and just power the football into the end zone.
Chip shot here. The kick is good. And that field goal pretty much locks it up. We don't expect any once-in-a-lifetime comebacks on this situation.
No, I don't expect that. Now it's time to just start thinking and having good thoughts in your mind. Don't do anything stupid. Enjoy the fact that you played well all day long, and victory is in.
He only scored because that shit started to lag up.
Now with little time left on the clock,
Conveniently.
they've got to be thinking, what could have been here today, partner?
Yeah, that's, you know, Jim, these are tough moments, and what you do in a situation like this, don't throw any more gasoline on the fire. If you're the quarterback, don't take a chance to throw a silly interception that people are going to talk about. Don't fumble the ball if you get the ball in your hands as a runner or a receiver.
All right,
and just
sorry,
get
play
this
some
game
Battlefield.
over with.
That shit was boring
Was
as
this
fuck.
victory today, Phil?
They're all important, but this one gives you that little confidence, makes
Well, you
next
know what I
week
mean.
a lot easier to deal with.